tried hard to make you want me.
Oh, this song. I love this song. It's tears.
And the truth will always haunt me, even though it set me free. And my tears flow like the ocean as they floated in the breeze. They were falling in slow motion, and they brought me to my knees. Oh,
cool effects.
tears on the ground, tears on my
Very melodramatic.
You won't bring me down, and I'll get over you.
She's Louisa
These tears will get me through, and I'll get over you. Anytime I know you leave me, like a distant memory. I know love can be so easy. If I stop loving me, tears on the ground, tears on my pillow. You won't bring me down. I'll get over you. These tears will get me through, and I'll get over you.
Those are expensive instruments.
I love this part of the song.
I'll get over tears on the ground, rain at my window, the pain washes out, and I'll get over you. I'll get over
Fire and water. Yeah, I like this song. Oh, rather be. I also love this song. Oh, yeah, it's based in Tokyo, right?
We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea.
I've watched this so
But
many
as
times.
long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be. With every step we take, Kyoto to the bay,
This is the best bit of the
so casually. We're different and the same. Gave you another name. Switch up the batteries. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot.
So is this in Japan, I'm guessing? Yeah, looks like Japan. Japanese food is good.
When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be.
I really want to go to Japan. There's people on the side don't do Japanese though. Maybe they're the bands.
We set out on a mission to find out in a
Oh, those are the same shapes as in the other song. Yeah, no, that's definitely band names on the CD. Oh, hello, violin person. Your violin is on fire this time. That's it. Okay, well, there's been so much.
When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be.
And listen to it. I'm just gonna be like hunting for the same random pattern for the rest of the song. Oh, and Japanese beach. Doesn't actually She'd probably rather be somewhere else, I think. And there's a symbol again.
Alright, so these videos were by the music group Clean Bandit. Are you familiar with them?
Yes.
Yep.
So the first video I showed you was their most recent song Tears, and this song featured last year's winner of the X Factor, Louisa Johnson. What do you think of the song?
Thought it was cool.
Well, yeah, it's a catchy song, so I like it.
Then their second song that I showed you was their biggest hit, Rather Be. What did you think about that song?
It's also a great song. I like it too.
I think it's good as well. It's better than Tears, actually, in my opinion.
So the song Rather Be peaked at #1 on the UK singles charts. So that puts them up there with artists like Little Mix, One Direction and Take That. This song won the Grammy Awards for Best Dance Recording. Is it common for a band like this to be as popular as pop music?
Well, if they have good catchy songs, then yes.
Well, if it stands out, then yes.
So what is it about them that makes them stand out to be enjoyed even by the masses?
Well,
Probably, I don't know, the rhythm, the combination of classical and pop music instruments. Yeah.
they have some classical instruments like piano and violin, so that's unique about them. Because some other types of songs, they have only electric instruments.
And they also have a specific logo we're going to show you.
Oh yeah, I saw it, like, it was featured many times in the video.
Okay. What do you think it means?
Could it represent each band member? Possibly?
I don't know.
I have absolutely no idea. It looks an awful lot like some other bands' logos. For example, Jamey XX, VC, kind of, again, a simple logo that's kind of built around some basic shapes. Don't think it particularly stands out over. I think a lot of bands are doing this kind of thing. I've noticed a lot of bands have a logo they throw in. 21 Pilots again. That lots of bands throw in a certain logo into lots of their music videos as maybe a bit of visual identity.
Well, when asked, they said that their logo was originally intended as a blueprint for four-stringed instruments.
Oh?
What do you think about that?
4-stringed,
Yes.
so violin, viola, cello, right?
Yes, somewhere around that lines, yeah.
It's rather grand statement for 4 random shapes in 4 different colours. If that means that to them, that's great. To me, it looks like 4 different shapes with 4 different colours.
If we look at the meaning of the name Clean Bandit, it comes from the literal meaning for the Russian translation of total swine or bastard. Though Jack Patterson later stated that it is actually a more affectionate term similar to utter rascal. What is unique about them is that the band members gathered a number of musical instruments such as piano, violin, cello, and percussion instruments to make the song, featuring elements of both classical and dance music. What do you think of them gathering instruments from the past century to make a song like Rather Be?
Well, it's cool. It's like a fusion.
I think it's really good. The more sounds that are developed, the better, I guess. And oh yeah, and I also think it depends on how you use it, because I think it worked better for Rather Be than Tears, because with Tears it sounded more of like aerobic music, which I didn't really find effective. I thought it was really weird, but it worked well with Rather Be, so yeah, I guess there's also potential for it to be good.
Actually, Arcade Fire does that. That's a really interesting group. They're a very large group. and they play loads of different instruments. They have string people, they have several singers, they have pianists, and they mix it all in big mishmash. And yeah, quite a few bands are doing that. They're throwing in bits of classical instruments into pop music. It's been going on for a long time, mixing genres a bit. You don't just have to use electronic synthesizers and guitar to have pop music. You don't just have to have guitar and drums to have rock music.
Many have a hard time placing this band into a specific genre, so we're going to end this episode asking all of you that question. What genre of music do you consider Clean Bandit?
Pop music.
Pop music.
Pop.
Hey viewers, thank you so much for coming and watching all the shows that I make and supporting all my hard work that I'm doing here. This is the final episode of my react shows for the premiere season. If you enjoyed it, why don't you leave a like rating down below? If you're new to the channel, why don't you subscribe for season 2 of my react shows, as well as more flight reports, documentaries, and music videos. See you in 2017.